So I decided to do some videos now, doing vlogging or whatever. Just hoping that maybe if I can explain to you a little bit more about how I am seeing things, that maybe that might be able to help you understand what I'm trying to say in my vlogging. Right now, I'd like to talk about ascension because it's kind of a word that I'm starting to hear now a lot. And I kind of wanted to let you know what I feel about what ascension really means. Um, so I believe that we are in the sixth day. At this time in life, it's still the sixth day. I know that sounds kind of funny because we have a 24-hour calendar time, and but with God there is no time. He created man on the sixth day, and He's still waiting for man to be created. Or we're waiting to be created. We're still evolving. We're constantly learning more and more and more about ourselves. So, how I feel that where we are in this day is near the end of the sixth day. Man is almost complete. And the reason why I believe that is because of the signs, and all of us are feeling it. I think it's appropriate to just start talking about it, about Shavuot. And Shavuot was the time when the Jews, the Hebrews, that Israel was a nation. God spoke to them and gave them the Torah, the Bible, and created a people, a nation, and He called it Israel. So then, if you fast forward a little bit further into the future, along comes Jesus, who mimics pretty much everything that had happened in the past, with the Passover, Him dying, and then there's this 40-day period that goes by before He's ascended into heaven, which is the same as the Jews. They have the Passover, the 40 days, and then the receiving of the Torah. Well, then Jesus ascends into heaven, and His Spirit becomes available to the whole entire world. At least that's what that's what the Christians are saying. And really, that those two stories are just sort of imaging each other and complementing each other. And although, I believe that the Spirit, Messiah, has been here all this time, we really haven't understood how to tap into the Spirit. And what I believe that is happening now in this day is a time of balance, where we're beginning to understand this duality that we are in, of physical, spiritual, darkness, light, good, bad. And in the beginning, in the garden, we knew that there was that serpent that said that, do not eat of the fruit of good and evil, of knowledge. Then you will know good and evil and be like God. But that was intended. We were meant to understand the difference between good and evil. So that's where I feel like we are in this time. Knowledge is abundant, and this is also what the Bible tells us. In the end of days, knowledge will increase. So those of us that are kind of feeling it and that are trying to connect to it, I believe are awakening, to basically who they truly are, which is their spiritual self, and understanding that we are all part of one another. So unlike what the religion and Christianity had taught us about this ascension, and how somehow all of these bodies were going to go flying up to heaven, and the image that they gave it that it was just going to be the Christians and nobody else. Well, what I'm saying is basically it's this awakening for the world and for those of us that are trying to understand what is good, and going with what is good is choosing God. And if the more we choose God, the more that we're pushing against the darkness, and the more that we are actually tuning in to this spirit that's around us and fine tuning that so that we can actually become more aware of it. And we are actually ascending out of our physical selves into this spiritual realm. I also heard somebody else explain it that we have radio, the radio, like, do you hear a song playing around me at all? And of course, you hear this bird going crazy because my cat's here. But you don't hear any music, but there's radio waves all around me. If I got my radio out, I'd be able to play some music. So I don't actually see the radio waves, but we know the radio waves are there. So it's kind of the same thing, the spirit, Messiah, or the spiritual realm that is all around us, and our higher self, so to speak, is there. We just have to learn how to tune into it. So I'll leave you with that, and I plan on putting on a couple of blog posts. I'll put the links there that complement this video if you wanted to understand a little bit more. And thanks for listening, and please give me any comments, what you think about things. This is something new that I decided to start, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks.